Hey Francesco. Okay then. So yeah, using K is fine. It's an acceptable way of writing thousand. Um, I wouldn't have said TED Talks. Okay. Um, yeah, I know it could be confusing. Me sending you TED Talks and then saying you can't use them. Okay, but the idea is that it just gives you ideas. Okay, so you could have said, let's see. Indian engineers presented the so-called sixth or recent studies have shown, or recent studies by an Indian engineer, okay, or recent studies by, let's say, Mumbai University showed an Indian engineer with a so-called sixth sense device, blah blah blah. Okay, if you say something like recent university studies by Prakesh University, or a recent recent studies by Milan University, whatever. Okay, it just sounds a little bit more academic. Let's go. Technological progress is often considered one of the most striking results of human creativity. Wow, impressive introduction. Indeed, innovations in this sector have changed radically everyday life of many people around the globe. However, technology should adapt to us, improving the quality of our life and giving new means to express people's intelligence. Okay. This essay will examine the reasons in support of the thesis given. No, we could have just said this essay will examine reasons why this essay will examine technology adaptation, using arguments and examples from Indian research centres and the multinational Google to demonstrate points and support arguments. We don't even need that to demonstrate. We can just finish. And the multinational Google. Full stop. Okay. Firstly, technology is one of the most rapid changing fields of innovation. Okay. Can you see how I changed it to plural? One of the most expensive bags in the world. One of the most intelligent people in the world. Okay, so it should be plural. Maybe this is due to the fact that society often looks for new means to improve the quality of life, and companies spend a lot in innovation. Our companies invest considerable amounts in innovation. That sounds 10 times, not 10 times, but it sounds a little bit better than spend a lot. Okay. Recently at a TED Talks conference, an engineer presented the so-called sixth sense, a new tool that changes the relationship between the physical world and the digital world, making it more natural. Okay, good. I've already talked about that example. Therefore, technology should be designed around humans, not vice versa. Good. Secondly, human intelligence is independent of technology. Consequently, the support we receive by... Could we have said another word instead of technology? We could have said, consequently, the technical support we receive is directed to improve the quality of our intellectual abilities. For instance, Google and other search engines make research as doesn't exist. Okay, only the third person singular of the verb. Tim researches easier and faster, we could say. But Google and other search engines make research easier and faster, cutting the amount of time usually spent when compared to encyclopedic research. Okay, thus technological goods may improve. Technological software such as Google may considerably improve our intellectual development. In conclusion, from the arguments and examples showed above, I firmly believe that technological progress has, and will have a positive effect on social and intellectual development. Okay, has, and will. Yeah, we don't need the had there, because we're kind of saying it with the has, so it's redundant, the had. It's more common just to say has and will have a positive effect on social and intellectual development. Nevertheless, a proper problem-solving approach should be encouraged in order to target the real needs of the global population. Genius. Good work there, Francesco. Good work. Let's see. Sorry. The bar chart shows the number of expected visitors in 4 European cities: London, Paris, Madrid and Istanbul. Okay, in 2018. We could have just put that in commas, and I would have written this just as the actual letter in letters, yeah? And then these in K is fine, 130K, okay? So we should have said, the bar chart shows the expected number of, or the number of expected visitors to 4 European cities, comma, London, comma, Paris, comma, Madrid, and Istanbul in 2018, from three different nations, from Mexico, Canada, and the USA. Full stop. New paragraph. Overall, the travellers from the 3 different countries in question show different preferences regarding destination cities, or regarding cities to visit. In addition, the majority of travellers come from the USA, 310K, while the minority come from Mexico, 130K. Canadians stand in the middle. Okay, let's see. Okay, Canadians stand, no, especially using the nationality, it's kind of confusing because you could just imagine Canadian people stood in the middle. So I would have said Canadians are in between both figures at roughly, I don't know, 200,000, whatever it is, okay, or 200K. Okay, now, organizing it by the country isn't bad, okay, but we can't really compare it that much, okay. I think I would have done 2 paragraphs. Well, first of all, this sentence is fine for the introduction, that's fine, 1 sentence introduction, and then 1 paragraph about, I don't know, maybe Paris and London, then another paragraph about Istanbul and the other one, what was the other one? Madrid. Yep. And then we could have got lots of opportunities to compare and contrast, which would have been, which is really what the question is asking. Okay. And then finish with an overall sentence, okay, which is like your conclusion, but it's probably more precise to say it's a summary. Alright, Francesco? So remember, we've got to introduce some comparisons. So let's see. Firstly, Mexicans are expected to travel more to Madrid, around 65,000. More than who? More than when? So we could have just said Mexicans are expected to travel more to the most to Madrid at around 65,000, while the other destinations are almost equally preferred. Equally preferred? A bit of a contradiction there. So what could we say? I would have said, while the other destinations are equal in popularity, at roughly 20,000 or whatever. Okay, and just be a little bit explicit there. Secondly, Canadians expected, okay, we've used the same structure twice there. Okay, Canadians' favourite city could be a different structure, yeah? Canadians' favourite city is Istanbul at around 70,000 or 7, yeah, we could just write the number if you want to put in some, if we want to show the examiner some different variations. So, Canadians' favourite city is Istanbul at with 700,000 expected visitors, followed by London and Paris at around 50,000, while Madrid is the least popular followed by Madrid with roughly half of the travellers that Paris receives, something like that. Okay. Thirdly, Americans will make Paris the destination of choice at 100,000. Moreover, 1/5. Moreover, we could just say destination of choice. London is expected to receive 1/5 of this, followed by Madrid and Istanbul in last place. And then overall, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so quite a bit of work to do with the task 1, Francesco, but we're doing well. All right, all the best.